So I got a little bit of an update for you in the beginning of this video. So I am on episode 41 now. They leveled up, and I had a great time during my stream with everyone who shows up. Thank you for watching. I just wanted to say to the critters, I am, when I'm streaming, I give 20 minutes of audio. Best thing I could do, just to the copyright thing again. But if you don't mind hanging out with me and watching along, I watch on 1.25 speed. And if you don't mind hanging out, it's a good time if you don't mind the silence, which is a little bit weird, kind of. But I give as much context as I can, and I don't know. So far, the few people that hang out are having a good time, so I'm always these episodes. So what I have for you after this little segment of me just rambling about the episode is me getting some of my live reactions to 37. I don't think they were the best, but I think they were good because 37 started ramping up. But it just got even better from there. So first of all, I want to talk about the Ford joke and get that away because that was golden to me. We were making puns in the stream, and I said oh shit, spoilers. When I said Ford tried to sneak out the room after sleeping with Ivantika, it was a hit and run. And the car jokes, we were just making puns. So I'm making the puns. I'm along. And I said, oh yeah, Ford got some trunk. It's a great time. I love being live. But also, I knew it. I knew when she talked about the other chosen she knew, it had to be Vandrin. So what also kind of caught me off guard was when he said Twitchwood is Captain Twitchwood. I was like, but I don't know if it, oh yeah, it did get clear. Yeah, because she was like I've seen through so many lies, and Travis was even a level 23, or he didn't say level 23, or did he? Maybe have, but said a 23 skill check, and Matt was even above that. Like, she's seen through his lies quickly and knew that he was aboard. I was like, bruh, she's too smart. She's gonna draw the comparisons. I was like, I would even draw that if Vandrin was the other. She's 2 and 2. I mean, like, but it is so clean. Everything played out fucking crazy. I felt for Not had to go through all that water. I was damn. Like the whole temple and fighting the Hydra was so fucking cool. Fighting the Hydra was dope. Also, I talked about it during stream, which it'd be a lot to throw in here. I just wanted to give a quick little thing. Was Matt. I love paying attention to how it's so crazy. I know they're in the heat of the moment and stuff like that, and on certain occasions, but there are certain times where I'm like, oh my gosh, they didn't have the awareness to just catch what he says. As like Ivantika was learning information from them, they didn't even realize during their roleplay that they were like slipping up and giving her stuff. And sometimes Matt was being nice and saying, you know, like, hey, you're in earshot and stuff. And I love how he does that, because I said to myself but during stream too, I'd be straight aware of Matt, because I see how he does it. Like, it actually gets me like, no way that they don't catch certain things that he does. But he does give them a lot of hints, as you were saying, Purple. He gives them a lot of hints, but sometimes they don't have the awareness to pick it up. And I'm like, yo, and I love drawing the connections together. But what was so and the reason I brought up that moment was because I remember a moment where they gave her fake names, and it was so subtle, but Caleb had a question for her, and I can't remember if Ford called him Philip or said, oh yeah, Caleb, go and ask. And she said, when Caleb said, Captain, and she said, yes, Philip, or is it Caleb now? I was like, none of them even noticed that she picked up the name. None of them noticed. And I was like, that's crazy. Cause I was like, no, they fake names. It's insane. But that's not even the craziest. The Hydra fight was crazy. I low-key thought Ivantika would die. But then again, you know what I noticed? Matt never mentioned how much hit points she has, or it would never come up. But I kind of was like, oh, she took 3 hits from the Hydra, and it could have been 5. Which, yeah, oh man, it was insane. But where am I at to? Where Matt was nice was it almost like he tipped them off. He gave them a hint because Sam also. I expected Sam. Sam was like, I'm not like a nerd. That I expected Sam to know about the Hydra, and if you cut the head off, 2 will grow. Maybe that's not a thing that everyone knows. I wouldn't imagine everyone would know that. But what's crazy is when Caleb shot that first firebolt at it, and I think he blew off one of the heads. Yeah, and cauterized the other. That was a really nice play on Matt's part, or just like being a nice DM and a nice guy, just genuinely a nice dude to do that. He cauterized the second one as it went past and blew up the head, and I caught that, and I was like, oh, that's nice, because then that gave them the tip off that they're fighting a Hydra. Or, well, no, not that they're fighting a Hydra, but that the whole thing of the Hydras, something fell, but that's it just keeps falling. It's fucking funny, but it's fucking a loaf of bread. Don't question me, but it just keeps flopping. But that was cool that he basically gave them the tip off. Like, remember, this is a Hydra. You cut the head off, 2 more grow. And when all those heads came in at that last moment, I really in my head forgot that, like, I forgot they were doing overall damage to the body, but that got a little bit tense. And, but when I said it during stream, when Bane came in and not Bane, like, not Bane, but when Caduceus casted Bane and Caleb casted Slow, oh, love that. That was so clutch. And then just seeing more stuff of how the casters are more glass cannon-y type shit. Wizard more than clerics that I'm seeing right now. Clerics can be a bit tanky from what I'm seeing, but I still want to play back. Flutter, was it Fluffer Nutter? I was there for all that. I wish that worked. I wished it worked so and I talked more about, like, you can go catch my past stream by this video. It'll probably be, I hope it's not too gone by the time I talk about it, but you can see me reacting to the rest of it. Yeah, and then I have 37 cut up for you, so I'll let that play through. And thanks for all the support, critters, on all the videos. I'm a critter now too. It's fully locked in. And yeah, what else can I say? Oh, I mean, yeah, Ford sleeping with Ivantika. Oh, thank you, Purple, because you reminded me at the end of the stream when Ford took Jester's face and kissed her to blow the air into her mouth to, allow her, because she had the key to get out. That was crazy, because I was like, oh shit, they were all like, oh shit, he kissed her, and then slept with Ivantika. That it was gonna look so bad. And then Beauregard, when they were back at the ship finally, when Beauregard, also not made a clutch play, diving, trying to bring the attention of the Lizardmen from them and taking like a close path, but kind of going off path to, that was clutch. And I do got one more part to talk about, but going back to the Beauregard thing, Bo fucking saying, like, are you going to go have the wine with Ivantika? And then they were like, what is Jester doing? Because Laura's not there. I actually don't know this time why Laura's not there. Is she taking care of the baby at this moment? That would be my just assumption. But they said Jester's just standing there fuming. And I was like, oh, man. And then I forgot Jester was even with them. So, yeah, she doesn't know yet. Well, I heard the episodes get crazier from here. The last thing I'll talk about is fucking Ford underwater with Ivantika when they rush to the thing. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh shit, that hit. You know what I do like? Ford did make an attempt. He passed the deception check. Oh, my lisp is kicking in because I'm getting super excited. But to try to hold, not the deception, to kind of play off what he was trying to do. But him trying to hold her underwater would have been kind of clutch, because I feel like he knew the power she kind of got there was, like, he didn't know, but he knew that she activated some shit. Because during that part, I was clutching. I was like, no, Ford, just put your fucking hand down there or something. And he summoned the Falchion. But I knew he was feeling it because his facial reactions when he was just like, oh man, why didn't he just make a roll? But Matt was telling him, you got to do something before she spots it. And it was just a roll. It was just a roll. That's going to be the saying in my head now for that moment. But it still ended up pretty cool. And then like when she showed a little bit of the water powers, I was like, damn, because think about it. Like I was saying this too during the stream. I know Ford is built different. I know he's built different with this little, I'm not saying Ukatoa picks favorites, but Ford's the favorite. And it's crazy that he had the dream about controlling the water. But now Ivantika's up in there. So I'm going to continue. Right after you see this video, I'm doing other stuff. But you know what I'm watching in my spare time. So I will be right on that. And I'm just trucking through. And yeah. Enjoy the rest of the video. Peace. Fuck. I literally worry about perfection so much sometimes. This starts fucking me like this. So I reshot this about like 10 times over, and I'm still just coming out of like a little nap I took to get up and start working again. What I want to say is if you want to hang out on the Twitch, definitely come and hang out. I enjoy talking to you guys. It's been a blast. Now, if you're someone who's looking for my Twitch as like I may have promised it before because somebody recommended it to me and I thought I could do it, but it's kind of difficult because I'm pausing and talking at certain points to people in the chat, so I can't really do it. So what I will say is only come to the Twitch if you just want to hang out live or chill, meet maybe other critters in the community you didn't know. Maybe you come together during my stream, but other than that, just leave the Twitch alone. It's totally cool, because I'm not like big on advertising it or anything. Twitch was basically for me to just hang out anyways, and that's where it was in the beginning before the Critical Role stuff. But I've found myself literally integrating the Critical Role stuff because I can't stop watching it. So that's for that. Now when it comes to a spoiler that I had, it's weird that no one else that watched that video came across a spoiler. So I don't know what I said that was a spoiler about campaign 3, but I wanted to just flatly say sorry for that. And that's where I keep fucking remaking the video, because I keep saying you don't have to say please be careful, because usually I am on top of it. Like, I kind of expected more of a like that's my own thing. I expected more of like a I know you're already careful about it anyways, but like it was like a please be careful. So I was like, did I reveal something big? But then when I went on to read the rest, it was luckily this time I didn't read I didn't mention anything too big, which when I first read it, I was like, well, what did I spoil? Because usually I am on top of what I say. And especially when it comes to a community as cool as the Critical Role community, I was intentionally have been trying to avoid spoilers or spoiling something in my video. Like for any part, for maybe campaign 2 or whatever, I try to say spoilers. One, because I do want to avoid the kind of like toxic side, and that was my own undoing. When you try too hard in doing something, it will eventually unravel. And I feel like whatever I mentioned there was the example of that, because I'm trying too hard. So I have to take a step back and just let it flow more, because I was almost like feeling the pressure not to say something wrong. That's what happened. Due to me feeling the pressure of not spoiling, I spoiled it. Or I spoiled whatever I said. But I don't remember what I said, and I think that's the perfect way I can put this and say this. Now enjoy the rest of the video. Holy shit, I redid this like 10 times. But yeah, I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I don't think I'll spoil anything from now, because I'll just mention it at the beginning if I cover any discussion. I'll just say spoilers, yeah. If it's any discussion about any of their past stuff, just know they're spoilers. But, alright. My bad for that, and enjoy the rest of the video. Peace. So I was going to end up streaming this, but I said, fuck it. It started getting good, so I said I'll hop in and give you guys this quick, episode reaction. So it seemed like they were straight up about to get naked, and I'm all over the place. Liam is sitting here watching this.
I feel now you and I are more connected than I could have ever imagined, and I'll summon the sword.
Whoa! I love Ford. I'm telling you guys.
With a flash and a scattering of ocean water across the far wall of the chamber, the falchion emerges in your grasp.
Hey, yo. I see what he did there. I see what he did there. The splash.
It's what it's always done!
No, shut up.
Wait, which sword? What do you mean sword?
Caleb can't hear any of this, but in the middle of the room he says, "It is getting very kinky in that room."
God damn it!
Fucking Steve.
Yester's just pacing back and forth. Yeah.
What will happen if we...
Sorry. Sorry.
Do you know what will happen if we take this sphere to the place of its choosing? Have you seen what's unleashed? Or have you only heard?
I've only heard.
Same.
I'll be honest, the dreams that I have, it's mostly just feeling and an occasional word.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's being held back. But I feel that if we can, one by one, release him from these bindings, he can be more direct with us. Be more direct with his blessing.
See, I find that very funny because the dreams that Ford was having, it was more like what he was talking about. I think Ford mentioned this, was he was telling him to learn and stuff like that, but not necessarily release him.
My God, the sea. What does the eye say to you? Anything you remember?
Good question. Oh, to watch, to learn. Oh, wow, answered.
To consume?
To consume.
Oh my God, Matt and Travis are gonna make out!
Yo. Oh, and I was going to make this comment too when I watched it live, but I noticed, of course, because it's a live audience, I feel like that's direct, obviously the most direct answer you could give to why they're performing so much better. But I noticed this was much more like energetic than their other episodes when they're just kind of hanging out and doing it, or on the past live streams now. But when they did it during the live streams, it didn't seem like they were like, it doesn't seem like it's much more laid back. But for this, I definitely see where they pushed making more choices or doing certain things and like having a bit more fun with like dialogue. It seemed a bit more like when they're back and not in the eyes of everyone, they're like, it's like an at-home game and they're still creating content for everybody. But when they were here, it seemed like they were trying a bit harder. Which is not bad.
It's just so much, you guys. It's just so much.
Details! What is happening? What is happening?
I confess, having spent so much time on the water, the command over it seems like too great a gift to receive, but I crave it.
Ford craves it? Oh, wait. What is going on?
She steps around the desk.
Oh, fuck.
He said,
and just places her fingers on the hilt of the sword where the eye is. Need your rest?
Indeed.
My lady.
We will all... I will put my hand on hers and say, we will all need our rest for the trials to come.
Wait. I thought you guys were telling me he doesn't like anything romance. He just going into it right now? I don't know. His performance seeming a little otherwise. Like he was, again, see, that could be part of their here in front of this audience during this, so.
Your story with me,
stepping out of his comfort zone a little bit, because I could see where, you know, Jester will flirt with him or do certain things, or he's a little bit weird about it. But it just seems like he grown up really fast in this
Don't
episode.
feel quite as alone in this.
That could be why too.
Thank you for your honesty,
Actually.
eventually.
It's like an onion, you gotta peel it, you know.
Understood. Anyway, she pulls her hand away. Go. And may sweet dreams find you.
I turn and I head towards the door, and as I get there, I look back.
Oh, sexual tension.
And I walk away.
He nailed it. He nailed it. That was great. He said.
All right.
Oh my god.
I thought they were going to make Boomsen, but it did not happen.
They didn't?
At this point, the door opens and Ford returns to the room.
We weren't
hey,
listening to
Ford,
anything at all. We know everything. Can you please fill in the
What
details?
was going on? What did you guys do, huh?
Want a 7-day-old banana?
No, thank you. Where did that even come from? That's okay. Not much, actually. She is far more under the influence of whatever this is than I initially thought. She took off her glove and there was an eye in the palm of her hand, and not another tattoo. I think it was like a fucking eye. Yeah, I know.
See,
So she showed me hers.
like,
and I-
yeah, it doesn't actually bother me. It actually just makes it even more entertaining. But I know that some of what they're doing is more acting. But I mean, fitting. They're voice actors, but like, it's I can feel like the more of a entertain the crowd vibe. Like,
showed
I
her
got it
mine.
right when I started watching this, and the other one.
Eyes.
Actually.
Our eyes on the sword.
Right.
Did you tell her the orb was inside of you?
I did not.
Well, I'm assuming if she's got the eyeball
probably
on her
smart.
hand, she has an orb inside of her.
Fuck.
Yeah!
I didn't even think of that.
I mean, it's got to be right.
Oh.
Question. I am still watching her.
Oh.
What the fuck do you mean still?
Yeah, Ford wouldn't know.
I know it's confusing. I like to stay inside this Zemnian accent so much, but I did not say that out loud. That was for the DM.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I did not stop watching her after he left.
Right.
What is she doing?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
Ooh.
Roll well.
See, I feel like it should be with advantage.
Just a 10.
Okay.
See, Matt said okay. The reason I think it should be with advantage, because it's like, wouldn't it be kind of hard? He's kind of looking through from, like, it'd be kind of hard not to see what she was doing, right? Unless she fucking threw up them fucking false walls you got, pulled out the fucking bamboo room dividers out of nowhere or some shit. Like,
Okay. It's out over the ocean and kind of steps out to the railing where Frumpkin has to kind of move away to get out of the visual perspective and just kind of spends
Makes sense. Okay,
a minute or
that
so looking
actually
over the
makes
water.
sense.
Then turns back, goes and closes the door, walks over to underneath the main doorway where that shrine is,
oh shit.
and she pulls a stool up to stand up to where, at eye level to where the shrine is, and then she pulls her glove off once more, makes a small cut on her finger, and just drops a few pieces of blood onto the small iron kind of shrine. It's maybe about that big.
Oh.
And then
Mumbles
puts
a
the
few
glove
words.
back on, mumbles a few words beneath her breath, though Frumpkin might not be able to see from this perspective. And then goes ahead and snuffs the candles.
So she did some arcane shit. Did she also look very hot and bothered?
With that perception roll, I'd say you don't know.
Yeah, but you know.
I don't know, man. Not for me. I'm real bad at seeing that.
Poor Marisha. No,
All
I'm
right,
just
so
joking.
eyeball, hand, you showed her yours.
Yep.
It's about
Yeah, no, you're right. She actually said there was one before that was also chosen.
What happened to him?
Yeah, when you asked what happened to him, what did she say?
Where was that fucking pigeon? We didn't get to that part, but I feel like because I saw my former captain Vandrin with the same sphere that he might be the one that she was talking about.
Wait, 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 wait.
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 The what?
What if Vandarin
The
had
what?
a different sphere? What if there was like a whole bunch of them?
There's a chance. She said that this temple that we're about to visit was one of 3.
So there's 3. What if Vandarin and you and she have them?
Yeah, and they're all keys to the temple.
What if Vandarin had one and then she knew it and she killed Vandarin and now she's going to kill you and she's going to try to take your orb?
Jester, I don't think she killed Vandrin. He was on the ship when it exploded. I don't even...
How did the ship explode?
She has a ship with cannons.
Also, not said that there's like a fuck ton of gunpowder under this ship,
No,
so
I understand.
It was
Sabian.
sabotaged by Sabian, and that's actually the connection I was just about to make in my head. What if Sabian was tipped off by her? That would have been crazy.
My unleashing things that are too terrible to talk about, but you can use your imagination.
Was that a dick joke?
Nope.
Oh my gosh.
Jesse, are you all right?
I mean,
You've just had this like really like kind of anger face in the corner for a little bit.
oh, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just sitting there with my sketchbook drawing Captain Ivantika with like daggers,
But you're not
sticking into her like a voodoo doll. So
drawing like this. You're drawing like this.
yeah, like aggressively. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm happy
No,
over here.
that's like the 3rd pencil you've broken, so I just wanted to, just curious.
Areas of aggression, and if I start controlling the oceans and shit, maybe we'll talk about it.
Okay.
But until then, I can only tell you, I only want to know more about this and find out about what happened to my friend. That's about
Vandalin.
as far as I'm thinking.
Forward.
No, God.
Oh! He said, "No, God, no!"
Should we leave the stage? Do we need to leave the stage?
Oh,
You don't need to. That was more helpful earlier in the campaign when everything was a super mystery. You kind of spilled all the beans recently, so it's fine.
Oh yeah. I liked when it was mystery.
Can I walk into the center of the circle?
You step into it.
Well, I definitely do now.
Well, is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
Okay. You step into the circle. It's only a few inches deep of water, and your feet feel the bottom. It is shallow.
I don't know what you want from me. Sure. Can I put my face in the water?
Dozens of ships coming towards you.
Oh.
What do you do?
Can I reach my hand out and try and control the ship?
Yeah.
As you concentrate, looking towards the right of
I thought before he would control the ships, he would try to control the water. It's water based. When like he's like, can I would be like, can I put my hand out and control the waves, or would I try the ships first?
As you concentrate, you see the water begin to boil beneath them.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and grab whatever the fuck that is and pull it up.
You watch as the ocean fires up like a spire, a pillar of solid ocean water. You watch as the ships are scattered in different directions as it slams
Holy
them down
shit,
once
can they
more,
get this
scattering them
powerful?
into thousands of pieces of splintered wood.
Can I take both hands and just do a coup de grace, like too big over the top?
fucking Moses shit.
Don't wake up,
Hol-
don't wake up, don't wake up, don't wake up.
Holy shit.
And you wake up.
Holy shit, can they get this powerful? Holy.
Another dream with semen scattered everywhere.
It's somehow worse with that outfit.
Did you have a dream? Did you have a dream?
What? No, no, I didn't.
You're drenched in sweat. Just throwing that out there.
He has an English accent?
Yeah, no, we were
Whoa.
fighting. Just
They're doing something
crazy.
there. Oh.
I just woke up. I don't actually know what's going on right now.
Fair enough. Oh, but looking at passive insight. For
You
both
sounded like you
Beauregard
had a
and
different
Caleb.
accent for a moment there, Ford.
Oh, I'm so used to copying people. I get all sorts of stuff just mixed up in my head.
Whatever's going on. It's not normal. Just want to point that out.
She just wants you to know that you're not normal. Should we go off
accurate.
to our adventure now?
Yeah.
All right, you guys head your way up to the deck.
Except that I pull Bo back while everyone proceeds upstairs.
I didn't get the sense that he was trying to gatekeep the fucking bowl or Kaliana's decision, but that right there, again, it seemed like he just wants to know a little bit about who he's riding with, and Bo laid into him again.
It's only really been up maybe an hour or so. There's still a mist across the ocean, and you can see the distance where the reefs kind of encapsulate the surrounding area of this island. The mist is so heavy that you cannot see beyond, other than maybe a few other signs that you recall when you first passed through that reef. Looking off to the way of the shore, but the ship seems to be, at least at the time being, out of commission.
Hopefully we can fix our mistake at some point. That'd be nice. Not a lot of opportunity. Thank you. Sorry. Carry on.
You can see Vera, Captain Ivantika.